Good afternoon. We're meeting today to conduct a hearing entitled Examining China's Coercive Economic Tactics. Today's hearing covers a topic that's of great importance to the United States. It's indisputable that the People's Republic of China has repeatedly used economic coercion to shape their policies or to exact retribution in response to sovereign decisions Beijing does not like. These practices run counter to the international trade system that has been in place for the past 75 years. They also harm U.S. interests around the world, undermine the sovereignty of free and independent nations, and have damaged the economies of our partners and friends. Chinese economic coercion tactics take many forms. Some are as blatant and public as unilateral weaponized use of trade sanctions and embargoes for China's economic and business advantage. Others are more subtle, ranging from undercutting international access to the Chinese domestic market and exerting pressure on commercial investment deals to the quiet imposition of other trade restrictions on companies seeking to do business in or with China. As we consider this question, we must remember that unlike the United States, the lines between China's government and Chinese business entities are blurred. The Communist Party of China, the People's Liberation Army, and indeed the overall government of the People's Republic of China are heavily involved in the Chinese economy. This allows China to put not just a thumb on the scales, but a heavy weight in favor of the interests of the Chinese state. The tactics of economic coercion China uses pose a clear threat to American economic stability, to our national security, and to those of our friends and allies around the world. Rather than adhering to the rules of the road that most other countries around the world follow, China is instead choosing to rewrite those rules in its favor. In doing so, they threaten the stability of critical supply chains, fair and free access to markets the world over, and even the continued sovereignty of neighboring nations. Today's hearing does not arise in a vacuum. It's part of a bipartisan effort by the House of Representatives to examine America's relationship with Communist China and the urgent threat to the United States and our allies posed by the Chinese Communist.